Hey, I'm Andre AXR, songwriter, producer, and a member of Adam's private mentorship, the Billboard 500 Club. You're here on the Music Industry Contact YouTube channel where we do in-depth breakdowns of hit songs. In today's video, I'll be analyzing Key, Gasoline. If you didn't already know, we cannot monetize these videos here, so our Patreon Golden Ear community means the world to us. Over on our Patreon, we have even more exclusive content only found there, including early access to videos and polls so you can help us select the next song to break down. If you have been supporting our channel over on Patreon, we want to say thank you so much. If you haven't, click the link in the description to pledge and join us there. Now, whenever I hear something dope, maybe give it the hype button. So look out for that. All right, without any further ado, let's get into Key, Gasoline.
차올라 감정을 뱉어내 난 살아있는데 날 더 자극해 날카롭게 그건 내 힘이 될 뿐이야 이제 꺼봐 Don't you know Buy my gasoline 결국엔 해내고 나와 no It's a go-go Shoot my gasoline Yeah I got it baby. Aliens, the latest, made it. I'm ready. Big rings, you scream. The latest, aliens. 좀 더 단순해.
All right, cool. Let's go to the beginning of this one right here. It's a lot of symbolism going on, but let's focus on the song for now. All right, so off the jump, you hear that transitional point to kind of like pull you in, and then it goes right into the clapping and these horns that are doing this like anthemic kind of vibe to it. They're synthetic, but that still works really well sometimes. Yeah, immediately you know how to bop to it. It's no guessing on where you find it between the rhythm of the hook, setting the tone, literally, and then you got the claps are coming in. We're like giving you this, it's building up the tension right now. So you have this one, so it's already a build up off the jump. Almost like think about DJ Snake and Lil Jon, Turn Down for What? Like that one starts with the build up, like right off the jump, you know, like, okay, we're going, something big's about to pop off. So cool. So they start pulling out all the drums off the bot or the claps. They start taking away some instrumentation for this drop here, and they're mumbling something. Yeah. This cool syncopated rhythm, that power of three all over that, and off the jump, it's just building up adrenaline and like almost like a roller coaster, but just like drop you into the action. So yeah, I'm gonna guess that's probably gonna show up again later, and it won't be as filtered out. It'll probably be more clear. So let's see where it goes. It goes into the drop. Yeah, it's really cool, and the way they're affecting that voice is really interesting too. So again, hooks on hooks on hooks. You got the rhythm, you got the melodic hook, and then you got something going on vocally, the melodic hook and instrumentation, and then you got something vocally that's really pulling it in. Aliens. Little transitional spots too. Let's not forget those little things. I think that's going to show up a lot in the song.
Aliens, the latest, made it, I'm ready. Big rings.
What's cool to going on? So you got this cool bass line coming in that's doing all these ornamental pitch bends going on, and then so everything's right going this, and then his vocals. We made it. We faded. Like so, right there, cool power of three going on, and then also it's not just going. Let me go get it. Like they're not going right on the beat, so they're syncopating all these different rhythms and melodies that are keeping you engaged with it. So off the jump, really interesting.
You scream, the latest, aliens. 날 더 자극해, but 난 다 받을게.
Then cool, now is the next section, right? So I don't know if we made it, if that's the hook yet, or I think we just heard that part. So we'll come back. But what they did is they took all those horns were going in, they took all the drums out, and then now we're focusing on the vocal up front. Like there's no horns going on to pull it. So now it's like, okay, cool, this is the next section.
Aliens, 날 더 자극해, but 난 다 받을게. 작디 작은 불씨도 확 반응해.
Those little cool, like, so they're right there, power of three, like, and they're using these vocal stacks where you hear, like, first you hear just one vocal, then you hear everybody, something, gang vocals right there. That's help driving that home, that melody down into your brain right there, along with the lyrics.
차갑다가도 최고 한계 이상 밟아대 예민하고 빠르게 움직이네. 직진.
That was really cool too. So then he did a switch up on the 4, right? So you have the power of 3 going on. He did it twice, 2 or 3 times there. And then he switches it up towards the end of it. And then you hear the horn Steve, dun, dun. And that was just it. Just enough to keep you going like, okay. And then we're going to go to the next section.
빠르게 움직이네. 직진해 돌아가긴 없어 뻔한 결말의 게임 그런 거.
You got this little vocal, this little, synth, like, almost like a little whistle almost in the background, kind of like really affected. You have some more percussion or some hats or something coming in here that is like, so you can tell when each section is in. It's not just copy and pasting going on here, but of course it's K-pop. There's no copy and pasting. It's just constantly involved in the song. They're really good about that.
Every time 숨이 차올라 감정을 뱉어내 난 살아있는데.
And that melody he was just doing just now, very, very reminds me of the horns that were going on before. No, that's not a coincidence. You bring it back to something that's familiar. Of course, we go into the pre, which is going to have more lush vocals. We're going to take out some of this information so that when the chorus comes in now, it's going to be impactful, right? But they're doing the build-ups with the claps. Notice that it's still building tension. So it's taken out, so then it can be impactful again. Tension and release all over.
이제 꺼져 던진 너로 밤을 가설래 결국엔 해내고 Now I know it's a go-go You're my gasoline Yeah I got it baby Aliens the latest made it I'm ready Big rings you scream the latest Aliens 좀 더 단순
Cool. Yeah. So they got power 3 all over those parts. The second section of that kind of took it and did its own thing with it. Again, now they're going to pull stuff out and we're going to go into the next verse.
Like a dynamite 감이 없잖아 날려본 적 있니 이 순간 넘칠 듯 아찔함으로 기록을
Notice how they took those horns and they pitched them down in the bomb. They teased it before, and just before that section with like a little bit in the register or the octave they've been using, and now they push it down and they're gonna kind of tease it back in again a little bit. They're adding some more information than the last verses that they had before this past chorus.
상관없어 I'm just driving on my own 아차 싶을 때 난무했던 그런 반칙도 불꽃 속에 태워버려 제가 된 채 날리네 누가 날 판단하고 정해
Tension release.
위험 안에서 난 커져가 아슬아슬 불을 지펴 깃발이 휘날릴 때 가슴이 벅차와 Baby I know where to go Rainbow my type my joy 뜨거워진 가솔린처럼 달려 Rainbow my style my ego 뜨거워진 가솔린처럼 달려 이제 던져 너로
I like that a lot. You know, props to them for doing that. They subverted my expectation. I was like, where are they gonna go here?
반칙도 불꽃 속에 태워버려 제가 된 채 날리네 누가 날 판단하고 정해 위험 안에서 난 커져가 아슬아슬 불을 지펴
That part, that's cool. Here's a dope switch up. It doesn't take you out of it. It doesn't go too far left field. It still keeps your head bobbing. You can still get in the right where the head is going to be going up and down, and it keeps it interesting with this new melody. It was like a kick and a bass, womp, 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 to a build up.
Baby, I know where to go. Rainbow, my type, my joy. 뜨거워진
There's a horn kind of fade in the background, not as dominant yet, but it's gonna take off, right?
가솔린처럼 달려 Rainbow, my style, my ego. 뜨거워진 가솔린처럼 달려 이제 던져 너로 By my gasoline 결국엔 해낼 거 Now I know It's a go-go Shoot my gasoline Yeah, I got it, baby I can show you a miracle Can you feel me? Here I
Wow. All right. Symbolism was crazy in here. I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite parts is this choreography on when the chorus hits.
뜨거워진 가솔린처럼 달려 이제 던져 너
How perfect is that? Yeah. So then they bring it in, fucking go off, and then at the end of it, they just like leave you drop you off the cliff. Like so, it all goes hard, and they really like this is one that actually like they keep building up the tension, they keep ramping it up, and then the great use of tension and release. About to get into my final thoughts. But before I do, I want to thank you for checking out my breakdown of Keys Gasoline. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe to our channel for more. All right, so my final thoughts. I was really impressed by the way that they would have these syncopations like from the jump, right? So you have the horns going on, which makes it feel anthemic. You have the claps that are building up the tension, and then the vocal comes in, and the first vocal is not going hard at it. It's leaving a lot of space. So off the top, it's like we're not gonna just drop everything at once, right? It's like we're gonna give it to you a little more. And then every time they brought something else in, it just always kept it interesting. Really cool transitions. I like that bridge. I think that bridge was satisfying, right? It didn't take me out of it. I did not stop bopping my head the whole time. The adrenaline and all the other chemicals we're gonna talk about, they know how to activate it. I mean, the video is its own world right here, right? And the track itself feels like that's definitely a sign of a song that's well written when you feel like I've heard that chorus before, but it still feels fresh, right? Like there's something familiar. Don't you know? You know, and then that's like I think I know it sounds familiar, but it's not like it at all. There's this thing from it. But yeah, that was cool. If I was surprised by anything, it's by the music video. But then again, that shouldn't surprise me. There wasn't a part here that I wasn't feeling. I think that it kept me pretty locked in throughout. It felt really good. It was like great use, like I said before, of tension release, keeping the instrumentation interesting. The vocal hooks were always, the vocal melodies were always creating its own interest, right? So like it was easy to fall into hypnosis, and then you have the parts in the pre that would pull things out and feel more melodic, which is really classic K-pop. I'm doing these K-pop breakdowns, I'm starting to understand that even more. It's really cool, works really well. I mean, you even go to a song like Can't Stop the Feeling from Justin Timberlake, right? He has the verse, the refrain, and by the time he gets into like the pre, under the lights, they pull everything out, feels very airy, and until it goes into dance, 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 right? And it drives that home with the chorus. I think they've made good use of these things here. So yeah, props to Keith for this, for Gasoline. I'm gonna be singing it the rest of the night. Okay, so if you're a musician looking to network, looking for high quality collaboration, some real-time music industry insights, then I'd be very happy to invite you over to the Billboard 500 Club. If you're looking for a community of really talented people creating hit songs, mentored by those who are here to help you navigate the music industry successfully, then I highly recommend going over to the billboard500.com and applying for the private club. We have over 70 mentors who are some of the most successful people in the music industry, teaching up-and-comers just like yourself. It's not way too long. There is a limited capacity. So I invite you to join us over there if I just described you. Once again, my name is Andre AXR, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.